Hello, hello, hello. I'm your resident bibliophile and royal witch, Empress Celestia Libri. Welcome to today's stream, everybody. Today I am doing a game called ASTRAL ASCENT. It is a 2D platformer fighting game that is a roguelite. Basically, if you don't know what a roguelite is, it means that it's permadeath, basically, where you will go through a run and you have HP. If you die, it doesn't like restart you at that point or restart you at the beginning of the level. You restart the entire run, so you basically teleport back to home base and you have to start all over again. So you can actually progress, you know, quite far. There's like 4 different levels plus the final fight then, and you could be in level 4, but if you die you gotta start all the way back at the beginning. So yeah. And along the way you get different kinds of things to like up your characters, you know, whatever. You'll find out when we're actually in the game. I found out about this game a while ago. It was maybe last year, some point last year. Somebody who I watch as a streamer, a streamer that I watch, there we go, that's a better way of putting it, had played this game. Oh, so that's how I found out about it, turned me on to it, and so I bought it and played it. It's pretty cool. And it deals with the Zodiac. Basically, each level has a boss, and so there's 4 different levels or 3 different, anyways, there's either 3 or 4 different levels, but there's 12 Zodiacs. So each level, at the end of each level, you can have like one of, I want to say it's 3 different bosses. And, you know, so one will randomly come out, one of the Zodiacs will randomly come out. That's the Zodiac you have to fight for that particular round. Each Zodiac has their own, you know, attack pattern, personality, that sort of thing. So it's fun. I'm actually gonna do something out of the ordinary for me, which is not go into the game right away, but continue stuffing my face, because if you can hear this on the mic, I'm sorry. I was eating before stream started, and I feel like continuing to stuff my face. So, if you are watching this as a VOD and you don't want to hear me eat or yap, fast forward. You're more than welcome to do so. But I feel like stuffing my face some more. Actually, I'm probably far away from the mic, a little too far away for my voice. But I don't want to be so close that you hear me munching on chips. They're salt and vinegar chips, by the way. Yummy. Salt and vinegar chips used to be my favorite flavor. And it would be like the kind that I always got. And then at some point, as I munch on more, I got turned on to sour cream and onion. And then I started having those more often. Those are pretty good. What I like about the sour cream and onion, so, well, I like the salt and vinegar because I like salty, and I like the tanginess of the vinegar. However, it's a lot. The vinegar is a lot over time because it kind of like stays in your mouth, so it kind of builds as you eat more. And over time, your mouth ends up not feeling so pleasant. Sour cream and onion, excuse me, sour cream and onion on the other hand, you don't have that problem. You get, you know, the creaminess of the sour cream. You get nice oniony flavor, which love onion. Very yummy chip. And it doesn't hurt your mouth over time, which is nice. So I end up having those more often now as my chip of choice is the sour cream and onion. And yesterday I went to the store buying some. I was there purposely to buy like fun food. And I got myself a bag of each. So I'm eating the salt and vinegar first, saving the sour cream for second. Sour cream and onion for second. So yeah. I have tried the sour cream and cheddar. Those are all right. I like sour cream. I like cheddar. It's not as good to me though as sour cream and personally for myself. Speaking for myself. So yeah. I'm almost done with this bag. I might as well just finish it up. Again, I apologize if you can really hear the crunching in the mic. I'm keeping myself a little distance from the mic, hoping that helps to take away from the crunching sound. I don't know if that's working though. Yummy. I like chips. I'm not much of a sweets person. Yeah. Hi! Hello! I'm doing something out of the ordinary, and I'm kind of just sitting here yapping while I eat before diving into the game. Oh, so you've heard of it. Nice. Let's go. Cool. I was saying earlier how I'm munching on salt and vinegar chips. Yummy. I'm at the end of the bag, and once I finish the bag, then we'll hop into the game. But I was eating these, I was saying earlier that I was eating before stream. And so, you know, I'm sitting here at my desk in front of the computer just munching on chips, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just continue eating on stream. So, ooh, sweet chili. I've never tried that. I've pretty much always just stuck to the more conventional flavors, so regular salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion. I have tried the sour cream and cheddar, which in my brain is at least a little unconventional. It's not a flavor that I grew up knowing about. Of course, there's barbecue. Yeah, that's sour cream and onion is my chip of choice these days. It used to be salt and vinegar. And I started eating sour cream and onion at some point, and then basically switched over. So I have sour cream and onion a lot more often than I do the salt and vinegar these days. Paprika. Pringles have a paprika. Yeah. Like, that's the actual flavor of the chip, is just paprika. It's not some kind of like chili or barbecue thingy. It's just paprika. Interesting. Well, I can't say that we don't have that here in the US. I've not seen it personally. I have started to see a lot more flavors come out in the last little while. Paprika's not one of them. How many years ago was this? A few years ago, I went and did a trip up in Canada. And here in the US, Canada's kind of famous for having these ketchup flavored Lay's potato chips. So when I was there, I'm like, okay, gotta try this, you know? So bought a bag of the ketchup Lay's potato chips. Tried it. I was not a fan. And yet I have heard it seems like Canadians really like the ketchup flavored chips. I don't understand the fascination, personally. Yes, ketchup. I am not joking. Ketchup flavored potato chips. It's a thing. At least in Canada. And I am not impressed. Sorry, Canada. You might really love your ketchup Lay's, or really any brand, your ketchup chips. I was not a fan. Personally. I wonder what the paprika ones would taste like. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. Can you get paprika Pringles in the US? I want to know. Let's see. Can you get paprika Pringle? It's like, okay, so I put in can you get, and then I've got papri, Papri. So like the whole word of paprika isn't even typed. And the top search on Google is can you get paprika Pringles in the US? You can get them here. Ooh. But they are generally imported, making them harder to find in standard grocery stores. They are readily available through online specialty snack retailers, international food importers, platforms like Walmart, Amazon, Okay. I might have to get them through Walmart. It's neither spicy nor sour. It's sort of sweet in a way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you can get, like, smoked paprika, and then I think there is such a thing as sweet paprika, so that would make sense about the sweet taste. Okay. Often described as sweet, smoky, and mild pepper taste. And they are imported for where I live. They are imported from Europe. They are just that basic. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to try that. Actually, that could be another food that I try for the food stream. Because I have a list. I started making a list for a hand cam food stream. So, I could put that on there. Ooh. I could put that on here. I'm gonna put that on here. Let's go. Okay, and that's gonna be under a food that I wanna try. I've got the Batsu foods, which are the bad foods that are probably gonna taste not so good. And then we've got the foods that I want to try. That's where that's going. Paprika Pringles. Yum. Hopefully. Just because I want to try certain foods does not necessarily mean that my palate is going to like said foods. Those things aren't necessarily synonymous. I am actually going to be in the process of looking for a tripod now. I have an idea of what I want for a tripod for, you know, to like hook my camera up to so that way I can do a hand cam. I'm going to be starting the process of actually looking for a tripod, seeing if the idea that I have in my head is actually out there. And immediately went to the cleaning find again. Not tripod. Tripod. That's funny. Oh, goodness. I gotta finish these chips so we can hop into the game. But I got distracted by other food. Also, I don't know if this is the thing that other people have done, but I have discovered the combination of eating salt and vinegar chips while drinking milk. I like it. I don't know if it's because like the salt and vinegar, you've got like salty, tangy, like that sort of thing, and then like milk, yes, milk offers like a nice creamy counterbalance to the salt and tang, maybe. But I like it. It's yummy. I don't know if any kind of milk will do. I typically drink whole milk these days. So, yeah, and that's a new one. Well, there you go. Now you've got something to try. Yummy stuff. Yum. I only drink milk when I eat toast. Okay. Or bakeries and cookies and stuff. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so then here's a question for that. When you eat Oreos, do you dunk the Oreo in the milk? I have done that. I don't know if I'm necessarily a fan of doing that. I want to say I have done it though. But then you possibly get like cookie crumb stuff in your milk. And I prefer my liquids to be liquid and not have stuff in them. Like when it comes to, because you can get like orange juice with pulp in it. No pulp. I don't want stuff in my liquids. It's supposed to be liquid. I split them, eat the cream, and dunk them halfway. Okay, now I will actually eat the cookie part first. I'll dismantle them, and I'll try to eat like as much of the cookie as possible first, and then leave, you know, mostly cream as like the last bite, or like the last bit that I eat. So we're opposites. I'm a cream stacker. And yummy. Gosh, I haven't had Oreos in a hot minute. It's been a while. Okay, now, are we fans of the mint Oreos? Because some people with mint flavor things that you eat, they're like, nuh-uh, it tastes like toothpaste. I'm not eating that. That's not food. I want to say that I'm fine with the mint Oreos. But same, I don't eat them a lot. Too much sugar. Yeah, a lot of sweets that you can buy have a ton of sugar, and it used to not bother me. But then I got married, and my husband grew up in a healthier household than I did. And so I started cutting back on the sugar, like with when I would bake and stuff, I would like have the amount of sugar that goes into the recipe and stuff, and it would still taste sweet, like it would still taste fine. And now, like in the last few years, I don't like excessively sweet stuff. Like it's, ugh, there's too much sugar in everything. I usually like mint flavor, okay, but not the Oreo mint. Got it. Wait, there's strawberry Oreos? Huh? Is that what that's telling me? Yeah, is there strawberry flavored Oreo? Huh? And if so, I'm... It makes sense. I might have to find me some. Just to try it. That's what happens when you don't eat sugar. Or at least a reduced amount of it, maybe. For a while. You instead prefer fruit sugars. Yeah, because there are some fruits that are plenty sweet. Like apples can be plenty sweet. Grapes. I like grapes. Especially the green ones. I'm a green grape liker. I'm introducing sin. I don't know about that. Look, I mean, you can introduce all you want. It's up to the other person how much they deep dive into that stuff. It's up to the other person to be responsible. That's not your responsibility. Ah, that's funny. Ooh, I need to write that down. One moment, please. Let's see. Strawberry. Oreos. Cool. Yum. What other fun foods are out there? I know of there's a streamer that I watch who, this is, okay. He makes chili, and chili is basically, it's like ground beef, a mixture of beans, typically like chili beans and kidney beans. And then you've got like diced tomatoes, onion, like that sort of, it's that kind of a dish. I want to say it's like a Spanish dish, basically. Chili stew, yeah. And so make chili, and then make yourself a PB&J sandwich and eat the two together. That's what he does. He somehow came up with that combo of chili and PB&J. That's a very interesting food combination. And I want to try it someday. I would love to actually try it with him on stream. I've not made behind the scenes like verbal connection with him yet. I've not reached out to him yet. One of these days, sometime in the future, I want to reach out to him and maybe make that a thing and try that on stream. And he has said that basically the flavors are like, they're basically like really different, and they don't, you would think, oh, you know, you got chili stew and you got PB&J both in your mouth. That's gotta taste disgusting. But he's like, the flavors don't mix. Like, you have two completely different, like, separate flavors in your mouth. And it just, I gotta try it. I gotta try it at some point in my life. It needs to happen. So there's that. What else is there? Oh, I could look up like craving combinations and maybe try some of those. I don't really get it anymore, but years ago, there was a few times where I had this craving of French fries and a milkshake, which I want to say, like, people know about, like, that kind of flavor combo, so it's not like a unique thing to me or whatever. But it was something that I actually craved on and off for a while, and I don't get that craving anymore. I don't know why. I mean, like, I've gotten maybe like a hankering for it, but there was a time years ago where, like, it wasn't just a hankering, it was like a craving, and I had that specific craving of French fries and a milkshake for like 2 months. It would not go away until I finally had myself French fries and a milkshake. It's the strangest thing. Okay. I'm basically done here with the chippies. And we can get into the game. Wow. I've yapped for a half hour. That's not typical. Big Corpo trying to send you a message. Maybe. Is good though. Is good though. Yummy. Milk good. Okay. Now that that's done, and hopefully I won't be too hungry on stream now that I've eaten, which, not the healthiest thing to eat, but not the worst either. Let me get things set up to get the game started. when you first pull up the game, it will ask you like your birth date by like constellation grouping, and so you pick the constellation that you are, like where your birthday falls into, and mine is July 13th, so I ended up picking Cancer because that's the zodiac that I have. And so you pick that, and then it does like a little animation thing for you to watch. So that's fun. And then you end up here. Ta-da! So, Astral Ascent is a 2D platformer fighting game that is a roguelite. I talked about this earlier. Roguelite being, it's basically permadeath. You go through your run. If you die, you get sent back to home base, and you have to start all over again. So it doesn't matter how far you've gotten into the game. If you die, you die. You gotta start over. This is... You can play it with a keyboard, I think, but this is definitely better as a controller game, at least in my opinion. Yes, it is 2D. Yes. So I will be playing with a controller. And, wipe my hands off here. Okay. Gotta get myself situated. All right. So, we will press play. Start a new game. And then you start.
Centuries, the galaxy has been shaken by an endless war. A brutal conquest led by a bloodthirsty general. He's called the Master. His armies of soulless, replaceable creatures crush and invade planets in an instant. Then the Master arrives and selects a handful of survivors. The strongest, the bravest, the smartest. The rest must choose between obedience or death. The prisoners of the Master are scattered in astral prisons, museums to the glory of this vicious war. 12 supernatural and overpowered beings guard these astral prisons from which no one can escape. The Zodiacs. To carry out my mission, I found a way to infiltrate the garden, the central prison. A trip without a way out. My mission? Eliminate the Master.
All right.
I'm in the garden, the central prison.
So there's your lore or introductory story. So you start playing as Isla. She is an assassin. Ooh, nice. And so, yeah. So Isla, she's an assassin, and your goal is to get through the Zodiacs to then get to the Master. The Master is not an easy fight for surezies. And at some point, as you go through the game, you're then able to acquire other characters to play as, so you can like switch to them. I tried it a little bit, not necessarily a ton, and I found that I kind of just preferred playing as Isla. So, but I didn't necessarily give the other characters much of a chance, so maybe I should actually do that.
According to my intel, there should be a prisoner
so here we go.
Nearby.
All right, so she's infiltrated the garden. So it gives you a nice little tutorial here in world. Alright, and then we've got a double jump. Alright, and you can see she clung on to that. And then you can keep jumping. Once you've clung on to this, you can then keep jumping up it. Alright, so attack is X. Top attack. Bottom attack. Alright, so bottom attack is really more, well, like it says, in the air.
The master spawns are here. This shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. There we go. Uh-oh.
Someone's been training here. Maybe these prisoners.
Alright. Tip, your double jump is restored after hitting an enemy with a basic attack. So you're able to stay up in the air. If you attack something, you're able to jump again. Alright.
The gravity is slightly different, but it'll do.
Like so. Alright, heroes can have up to 4 different spells. Use your mana to cast a spell on the dummy. Okay. So, recover mana by hitting enemies with basic attacks. Spells can have different mana cost. Alright, so cast spell.
Not enough mana.
Alright, so now I've used up all my mana. Once used, a spell will enter a cooldown and won't be available until you complete a spell cycle. A spell cycle is completed once you use all 4 of your different spells once.
New spell.
Alright. So I have a new spell here. I can then replace one of my spells. So, like, if I press RB here. Wait. Hold on. There we go. I can now go through these 4 different spell slots, and I can replace one of them with this new spell. So I'll just do the one that I'm currently on, and I will equip. So I now have that spell instead of the one that was originally there.
Masters everywhere. My school trained me well. These foes are first year material.
Okay. So yeah, different enemies will do different things. So you gotta watch out for however they will attack you. Okay. Alright, fall attack. So... Nice. So that's how that
I hope
works.
these prisoners are friendly.
Nice. Alright, invulnerable dash. So we've got these lasers here. And when you dash, that actually makes you invulnerable to their damage. So, like that. Alright, your dash is restored after hitting an enemy with a basic attack. There we go. Uh-oh. Alright, Shadow Mark is Isla's unique signature spell. You can teleport behind and stab an enemy when using it. Okay, so LT. Okay, I don't think
Shouldn't be too far now.
that thing wasn't actually gonna die.
An ambush.
Uh-oh. Phew. Ooh. Nice. And because I took no damage that entire time, it gave me more rewards at the end. Honestly, I forgot how cool this game is. Isn't it neat? Yeah. Okay. I got stopped.
This place is even bigger than I anticipated. The Master. He's hiding somewhere behind these worlds. The fate of the galaxy is in my hands.
That's a lot of responsibility, Isla. Uh-oh.
See? I was right. I knew someone was breaking in.
Excuse me. Who are you?
My name is Isla, and I'm here to deal with the master of these prisons.
Girl, I don't know if you're bold or reckless.
What she means is you're
Or
in the
both.
right place. Come with us.
Thank you. No matter how determined I am, I'm going to need allies in this mission.
All right. Astral Ascent, baby. So that's our intro. And now this becomes our home base, basically.
Thank you again. In the last 2 days, I've learned so much about my targets.
Unfortunately, 2 days isn't enough to tell you everything about the Zodiacs.
Fighting them will teach you much more.
What you need to know is that the Zodiacs are defending the path to the Master.
So my mission is simple. Defeat the 12 Zodiacs to reach the Master.
Exactly. You better go see Sova, the big owl. She'll fly you out of the garden.
Alright, so now we've got a goal, basically. Or a task. Alright. There she is.
Finally, our little trespasser wishes to face the Master.
There is lore to this game as well. So,
Yes, but first I need to fight the prison.
as a fun little tidbit for you.
Zodiacs.
At least you listen to your teachers well. Before you go, don't forget about our new prisoner, Karen. He was brought in during your training.
This guy's got a personality. Alright. Kieran has been unlocked as a playable character, so even without, well, you've barely just played Isla and you get somebody else that you can play. Kieran fights with his fists and can counter any damage with his signature spell. He's kind of hot, not gonna lie. Interact with him to either change character or enable co-op mode. You will need a second controller. So in this game, you can actually play with another person.
Punch it time!
Let's go.
Hey, super happy to meet you. Let me know when you're trying an escape so I can join.
Join right away? Shouldn't you prepare first?
Prepare? Oh, no. I punch first and ask questions later, if I remember them.
If I remember them.
But yeah, I'll be here if you need some muscles.
Some muscles.
But you two are not the only prisoners in the garden. Why don't you introduce yourself to our little community?
So that's our
When
next
you are
objective.
ready to go, my wings will carry you to the entrance of the fragmented plains. From there, it's up to you and your skills.
Alright, talk with Sova to start an escape. So anytime you want to start a run, you have to go to her. But she talked about making introductions. So here's our first one.
Hello. You're Zimzim, right?
Isla! Nice to meet you. How do you feel?
She's also got an interesting personality.
Feeling good. Today, anything seems possible.
I like that. Let me know if you need a little boost.
She's got a
Right here.
little bit of a bubbly personality. And then we've got this one.
Hello. I hope I'm not bothering you.
Ayla of the Order of Coalescent Sisters.
I like his voice.
The one who exists to kill.
I wish to prove that the Order has a just cause.
We do not believe in random acts of kindness. Everything here must be business.
Okay. So there's that guy.
You must be Alun.
Exactly right. And you must be Isla? Well, I'm the resident stylist here.
I'm not sure. Style is one of my skills. Sorry.
Yes.
I had noticed. There's nothing wrong with what she's wearing. It's maybe not a stylish outfit, but it's practical for her needs as an assassin, and it looks decent. It looks fine. Don't be so judgy, Alun. Goodness.
Such a mighty figure you've got.
Thanks? Oops.
What a lovely
There
day
we
to
go.
meet you, Seer Boppy.
Oh, you must be the famous Ayla. Did you know I am carefully watching your progress?
I know, and I strive to be the best. I will prove myself to my order and to you as well if you wish it.
I am pleased to hear that, my dear assassin-to-be.
Alright. Oh, you can sit on this bench.
My sisters, the garden, the whole galaxy. They're counting on me.
And sometimes something like that'll happen. Alright. So, we're gonna call that good. And we're going
I wish
to...
you a good day, Sova.
Pleased to see mana still exists outside of this garden.
I was trained that way.
Your sisters did well. I personally have high hopes regarding your efforts.
Gee, thanks.
I have faith in you, child.
Alright. So, we're now at the start of a run. This becomes
spell.
something later. Let's see. So we've got a few different spells here. Hold on a second. There we go. Alright, so this one's 162 damage and has a gambit on it. And then this one's 126 damage with no gambits. This one's 140 damage with no gambits. Summons multiple daggers rotating around. Creates clones behind enemies. Brutally stabbing them. And dodge dashes through opponents diagonally before smashing the ground. Let's do yum 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 yum. Let's do this one. Why not? You can preview the spell to see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. I didn't do that though. This time around. Let's see. So then we'll close the inventory. And then what you can do, what I got into the habit of doing eventually is after I exchange spells or whatever's left over, if you look there to the left, you have the RB hold salvage for quartz. And I go ahead and I actually do that because the quartz is handy for later. So, all right.
The sweet smell of lilies.
Whew, here we go. So yeah, at the beginning of each level, it'll save. So that's that icon. So it's at the beginning of each round, if you will, that you go through within each of the levels. So if you're like in the middle of a round and you want to end, if you end there, the next time you come back in, it's going to put you at the beginning of that round. You can't save where you're currently at within the round. So just keep that in mind. If you're in the middle of a round, go ahead and try to finish it to get yourself to the next round and then stop there. So, yeah. All right, fragmented plains. All right. So defeat the Zodiacs. All right, so now we've got choices. We can do a fight room, and it gives you the difficulty, and then it gives you what you're rewarded. So you can do a fight room and get keys. Or we've got two of these, an exploration room, and we get quartz as a reward instead. By the way, I never said this. How rude of me. Coyote, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by. So this is a difficulty 2, and then these are a difficulty 1. Let me know if the volume for the game is too high for you guys, and I will try to turn it down. It's really loud in my ear, but just because it's loud for me doesn't necessarily mean it's loud for you. So let me know if it's too loud. Let's go ahead and we'll test out a fight room.
Exploration requires precision. Let me give you a taste of my killing art.
There we go. Yay! Alright, so super easy fighting room. As you go through the levels, they will get tougher, longer, that sort of thing. Oh, hi! Welcome in! Welcome in. Glad you could make it. We're just playing some Astral Ascent today. A 2D platformer fighting roguelite game. I like it. It's fun. And it has the Zodiacs as bosses, which, of course, is going to be right up my alley. Hello. So, yeah. Nice to see you here.
Can't heal.
Alright, you collected a healing shard. You can stack up to 5 healing shards at once. Consume all of them at any time for healing. If you have all 5 healing shards when you use them, you will receive a bonus heal. Yay! I've got to get back into the habit of how to actually fight this, or play this game. Alright, that gave me some heal. Ooh. Oh, wait. How do I... Ugh. There we go. And then... It's been a hot minute since I've played this, so I gotta remember how to do stuff.
Managing so far.
Come on! No! Bummer. Okay, so we have what's called a quiet room has appeared, and basically there's no fighting or anything. It's strictly just healing. So if you're really low on HP and one of these pops up, it's maybe a good idea to use that, because it's a free room that gets you further down the line. No fighting, heals HP, is very nice. So we'll go ahead and do that.
Before the storm.
And then, ooh. Alright, so that gives you healing and some mana. And then if you go ahead and sit on one of these benches,
would mock me for sitting down.
you'll sometimes get some monologuing like that. Alright. And then you can offer stars, which I only have 2, so I don't have enough. But you can offer stars up at these healing shard altars in order to fill up your thing there at the bottom above the RT. So that way you have a full thing of healing. But of course we can't do that right now. Let's see.
Let's get new spells.
So we've already got this kind of spell on us. And then we've got a metal star for 176 damage with no gambits attached. Or this for only 94 damage, which isn't great. It does have a gambit on it, but eh. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And you can preview the spell, like Coyote mentioned. So if you want to... Oops. And so that's what it does when you use it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pick it up. And we're going to put it down. And then we'll close. And then I will go ahead and turn the old spell into quartz. Alright, we've only got 2 fighting rooms to choose from, so just pick one and go. Okay.
It'll be over in no time. I can't.
Ow. Phew. Well, right now I'm in the middle of a fighting room. Oh. Also, welcome back.
That's better.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, now we've got Gambit rewards. Alright, so each spell that you have, you can put 4 Gambits on the spells. And so this kind of room allows you to, at the end, get a Gambit to put on one of your spells. You haven't necessarily missed a lot. I haven't necessarily gotten very far. There we go. Whoa! Oh, this guy. Ooh, I leveled up, baby. Let's go. Leveling up will increase your basic attack, max life, and unlock new abilities. There we go. So this is new. It's an astral chest. And you can either do this first one, or you can change to the other side. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. So you get 2 choices. I unfortunately pressed the wrong button to accept the first choice. And then we will pick up the feather. This allows us to upgrade one of the spells. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade the first one. So there we go. Okay. These flowers, if you have enemies close enough, it will do damage to them, like that. Okay. All right. And then we've got some HP there. Nice. Woo! Alright, so now we've got a few different gambits to choose from. And one of my gambits, I think, has an electric affinity to it. So some of your spells will have affinities. It could be electric, it could be fire, it could be poison. I think there's a couple of other ones as well. And so with those spells that have certain elemental affinities, you want to try to find gambits to attach to them that have that element, because that will actually further boost your spell and make it more powerful, which is nice. Oh my goodness. Maybe don't do that. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick this one. And so yeah, as you can see there, that it has that 10% electric on it. I'm not sure this... I don't know if that's... it's been a while since I've played this. That might be what indicates the element. It could be something else, though. Well, we'll find out. So I'll go ahead and select spell to equip. And then select that slot. And confirm. Alright, so equipping a gambit adds new effects to a spell. Every spell can have up to 4 gambits on it. If the equipped gambit and spell elemental affinity matches, the spell will gain a damage boost up to 50%. So you want to try to do that as much as possible. Okay.
One more step. Let's take the next one.
Alright, so now we're up to a difficulty of 4 for a fighting room. Alright, down we go.
Let me give you a taste of my killing art.
Okay, so there's that one.
I feel so much better.
That is not the button I meant to press, but oh well. Okay. So there's that one. And there is that one. Ow. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ow. Oh, I've only got 29 health. Whew. Got him. Let's go. It's been a while since I've played this, so I think I might be a little rusty. I'm gonna go ahead and, with only having 29 health, I'm gonna go ahead and do just an exploration room.
Next
Yeah. Which they still have enemies. But you can bypass said enemies. Oops. Yay, more quartz. Oh. Okay. How much health do— oh, I don't have any healing. Ugh. Okay. Okay, that gave me some quartz. Every now and then you'll come across these things, which gives you more quartz. Nice. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, I gotta— ouch. Woohoo! That was close. Alright, I need a heal.
Injury's gone.
Alright, so I can either claim this one, or I can switch and do another pavo feather. I've already done a pavo feather. This is an upgraded pavo feather. So there's white ones, those are your basic. Then you have blue, and then you have gold, I think. Or you can do these, which gives you different buffs like strength, armor, and that sort of thing. So we'll go ahead and do this one. Alright, so I can either up my mana, up my attack speed, or up my max life. I'm gonna go ahead and I choose life.
That will be handy.
So we'll do that. So now instead of 170, I have 185. And it also boosted, so I was at like 29 or whatever it was. I had a lower amount, and with getting that, not only did it boost my max life, but it boosted the amount of HP I actually have at the moment. Some more quartz. Alright. Hopefully I don't die. I might die here, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness, they're all exploding. You done? Waha! Okay. No. Okay. So I went for just over 20 minutes. That's the line of enemies that I killed. So the further along you go, the more enemies are in that line. So then here's my ending stats. I had a plus 35 to my health. And a 0% to, or 0+ to everything else. I had 2 unique spells, the lightning speed and the metal star. They both had lightning affinity, interestingly enough. And then I had 2 spells that were still my ethereal knives. Total damage was 7,677. That is a lot of sevens. Goodness. And you'll see the empty aura slots. We've not gotten far enough in the game for us to come across what that is yet. So yeah, my first run, not, yeah, 6, 7. So yeah, first run, not fantastic, but I want to say that's how, like, I started off. When I first played this game as well, is the first run or first few runs aren't... Your first run especially probably won't be super fantastic. Brain rot is real. Yes. So yeah. So now, because I died, I get taken all the way back to the beginning. Not to the beginning of the round, but I actually go back to home base. And then this is telling me new stuff that is available in the garden. Alright. So you die, you come back here.
Ah, I was expecting you earlier.
And sometimes you might have dialogue.
I know you're a bit disoriented, so I'll get straight to the point. If you die, you will reappear here, every time.
Boom. There you go.
Before you head out again, Iki and I have a little reward for you.
Ooh.
We gathered some sun pieces, enough to get you started with Zim Zim. Go check with her. She has ways to make you stronger.
Let's go. Alright. So, we need to talk to Zim Zim. Which means we need to find Zim Zim. There she is.
Happy to report I am now open for business. You can use my plans to increase your abilities. Pretty neat, huh?
Yay! We like being tougher and stronger and stuff. So, we've got 2 things open to us, and there will be many more. But for now we have these 2, and we can either increase our max life, or we can increase the amount of aura slots that we have. Which, given that we haven't even gotten to those yet, I don't think we need to be worried about that quite yet. So, we're going to do the max life. For a lot. So yay. So we just gave ourselves a plus 60 to our max life. So a nice little buffer there.
Yoo-hoo! Hey,
And apparently she has more to say.
Hey! Just noticed you've killed a lot of foes out there. It's so much quieter than before. Thank you.
Alrighty. What do you have to say?
I think he's asleep. Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. We were thinking about, something really quite hard.
We? Who's we?
This pack of Yalis and myself. We went through so much together. We deserve to be a we.
Aww. Alright. And then we've got this guy has something to say as well.
Oh, an earring, is it? Did you find it while traveling to the fragmented plains?
Far from it, Seer Boppy. It was a gift from my tutor. It serves no purpose, really. Although it might just be jewelry. She made me promise to bring it back to her.
Then it is your emblem. Take good care of it, young Isla.
Alrighty. He'll have upgrades and stuff, I think, for... Wait. No, he's more of a cataloger, I think. Let's see if we can find our way back to the owl. There she is. Alright. So, we are going to
Let us go.
start round number 2. And this time we're starting with over 200 health. So a nice little buffer here. And then, okay, so we've got 3 more spells to choose from. This one is 140 damage. Summons multiple daggers, rotating around. And again, if you don't know a spell, you can do the preview, and it shows you what it is. This one's pretty cool. This one does only 86 damage and is a nice little dash attack that helps you to dodge. And then this one is Unrelenting Tornado. Turns the assassin into a spinning tornado for a brief amount of time. Like so. I am going to do this puppy. So we'll pick this one up and equip. And then we'll go ahead and salvage the old one for quartz. Alright. To the fragmented plains we go.
The sun's shining a lot today.
Alright. I'm gonna start off with an exploration room.
Wait for me, sisters. I'm on my way.
What's this way? Nothing. Okay. Down we go. Health that I didn't need. That's an odd place to put that. Okay. I don't have enough keys, so I can't use that, unfortunately. Woo! Dodge that. Woo! Gotcha. Haha. I made him kill the enemy. Let's go.
Where shall I go?
All right. We love it when that happens.
Out of my way.
Ow. Ta-da! Yay! Okay. Up we go. So again, we've got another one of these health rooms. And then we've got a gambit room and a quartz. So, we'll play it easy, I guess. And we'll do one of these. And then let's see if she gives us anything.
This is good.
Okay. Not much of anything there. And then we'll do the telluric.
I might get a new spell in here.
Alright. Ooh, this one does 205 damage. That's nice. It is a fire affinity spell. That's very nice. This is 101 damage. A toxic bomb. Yikes. With electric affinity. And then this one has no affinity. And it's lightning speed. Dash through your opponents diagonally before smashing to the ground. Like so. I kind of like this one. So,
I'm taking this.
we're going to buy this baby. And we'll put it here at number 2. And then... oh, wait. And then... there we go. Oh, wait. Never mind. I was getting confused. I got myself confused. There we go. Alright, now let's do a gambit room. So that way we can beef up our one of our spells. You gotta watch out for that beam. There we go. And then we have enough to do this. So let's go ahead and do so. We can do attack speed, max mana, or strength, which increases all of the damage dealt. So let's do that one. Ow. Okay. Ooh, health, yay. Shoo! No touchy. Ow. Ooh. You can also just hold the attack button if you ever get tired of mashing. I don't know. I knew that. That's handy to know. Wait. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Huh. I didn't think I knew that. Thanks for the tip. Pick that stray quartz up.
Shiny.
All right. I don't want to heal quite yet. Let's see. I do have that fire. I think that's a fire spell. So I can either do ignition for a 20% chance of ignition, or this one, which is 50% chance to apply a burn. Let's do the ignition. Yeah. And then we'll close out.
I'm done here. Let's continue.
All right. We didn't have a choice. It was either fighting room or a fighting room.
Let's dance.
Oh, I didn't jump up in time. Woohoo! Ow. Got that one anyway. Yay! Whew! Heh. Oh! Nice try. Let's go. Yay, level up. We like those. Here we go. So we finally have our first one of the aura room. So we'll go ahead and do that. So that way you guys can see what that is.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Ow. Nice try. Alright, so I got him. That's good. I thought he shot more enemies out, but maybe not. Woohoo! Those things are nasty. Alright, so we've got 4 of these. But you need... I don't have enough keys for this one. So, we'll go ahead
Must be.
and pick up this. And we'll select that spell. Very nice. Ow. Up we go. Nice try. Alright, so here are the auras. Let's see. We've got a Guardian Shield, level 1. When hero is hit, gains shield for 2 seconds. And then the timer there, the 25 seconds, that's basically its cooldown. And then we have Sub-Zero Sprint. First level, on dash creates 1 ice idol. And then we have Durandal Shard level 1. On spell refresh, summons 2 spirit swords. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. It does give you explanations for some of the things on the side there. So like it explains what a spell refresh is and what a spirit sword is. So for this one, your spell refreshes once all of your 4 spells are used. They refresh and become available again. And then a spirit sword is, well, it's basically that. It's like a spirit or spectral sword that follows you and attacks enemies, nearby enemies 3 times. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. And then those are where the auras are placed. So I'll go ahead and equip. And over time, you can gain more aura slots, which is nice.
All right, next checkpoint.
It definitely helps to beef up your character. So I'll go ahead and do a quartz reward room. Okay. Gain some health there. Nice try. There we go. There. Alright, so now my health thing is full there at the bottom. All shards are complete. So I'll go ahead and heal myself. And bada bing, bada boom. And now I'm back to full health, baby. Let's go.
One more step. Let's take the next one.
Alright. Which is perfect for entering a fighting room.
Don't stand in my way.
Nice, nice. I gotta watch out for 3 of these things now. That's nasty. Woohoo! Ow. Shoo! Ow. Nice try. Let's go, baby! Alright. Okay, and now we've reached the end of this particular... we've reached the end of the fragmented planes. Or, like, the end of this level. And at the end of each level, you reach what is called Andromeda's Bar. So let's go see what that is. Definitely more peaceful.
A minute. No, less than a minute, and I'll get back.
Okay.
I was thinking about you.
Alright, so again, we have another one of these healing shard altars. So that way I can fill up my health thing if I want to. Which I want to. So that gives us some extra HP to use, which we're going into a boss fight, so it's kind of a smart idea. Alright, and let's talk.
Hello? What is this place?
A customer. I'm Andromeda, and I welcome you to the Old Medusa Head.
This place is very cozy.
A gay couple? About the only thing that I can think of that matches that is Gemini, which those are brothers. they're not a gay couple. That's one of the later, tougher zodiacs. I don't think I remember any gay couple, though. I think it was a pirate lady. I don't remember any pirate lady. I don't remember there being any pirate lady.
That's nice to hear. I want this place to be a haven for everyone. Come closer.
I need
don't
Wawa.
wait.
And just in case there's somebody out there who doesn't know this, Andromeda herself is another zodiac. Is a constellation in the sky. Alright, so you can order drinks. Drinks cost stars. I only have 17, therefore I can only order 2 drinks because 8 times 2 is 16. So I'll have 1 left. I have horrible... You know what? You and me both. It's fine. And so these drinks will give you different buffs. This one's for max life. This one's for strength. I'll take the max life. And again, we get the same 2. There are different ones. You get strength, armor, max life, mana. I'm forgetting some, but you get the point. So we'll do strength as well. See, here's one for attack speed. So yeah. But then eventually I think you can also, it'll put in like a rainbow kind of one where you get like 3 different stat ups in one drink, if I remember correctly, which is nice. You don't happen to know how to wake Lae'zel. With the... Oh, you're at that part. If you're at the part that I think you're at, isn't that where... Oh, geez. Don't you have to just pass, like, a lot of checks? Make a lot of rolls, basically? I don't want her to lose stats, that's why I'm asking. Oh, gosh. Are you at the creche? I want to say you're at the creche. If I'm thinking of what if it is what I think it is, then you'd be at the creche. And then we have the aura refiner. So the auras that you pick up, like we picked up the one, you can upgrade them here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And upgrade it to a level 2. So yay! Let's see, that's for later. We have the ability to buy ourselves another spell if we want, or gambits. So there's 4 gambits here, and then this is to unlock another gambit slot. So say all of your gambit slots are open. There's 2 that come unlocked per spell, and you want to open up another one. This allows you to do that, so that way you can add another gambit. About the only thing that I can say is just hope that you're able to make those checks. I'm not sure if she loses... well, I mean... If you go far enough in the dialogue and you lose, she's gonna end up dying. In which, I think. I don't know. I've never actually lost her at that part. But if she does, you could probably just go to Withers and resurrect her, hopefully, maybe. That's about all I got for you. Let's see. Let's look at the spells. This one's 96. That's not fantastic. This one's 117 with a gambit attached. And then this one's 86. Again, not great. If the base level of the attack is under 100, I'm not sure that's necessarily like the greatest of spells. So, or let's see. I've got 214 left. This is 150. That would leave me with 64 left, which would be enough to buy a gambit. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll pick up the spell. I'll put it here. And then I'll go ahead and gain the quartz from that. Alright, so that puts me up to 84. And then I can either do an ice gambit for the spell that I just got, or, there's 2 of those, or I can do a fire gambit for the one that I already have. Let's do that. This gives us a fire shield for 4 seconds, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and do that and place that here. Yay! Only a 20% chance for a fire shield, but it's better than no chance at all. Alright, so first boss. Let's go. Let's see who we get. Ooh, okay.
Hey there, new face. I'm
Hi.
Doris. We're the jailers here, and you, well, you're the prisoners. End of the line for you.
Mm-hmm.
You are not my target. Please let me through.
Me and my fellow Zodiacs, we have one job. Unfortunately for you, it's to stop you from leaving. Nothing personal.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I see. At any rate, I knew I would have to beat the pawns before I could meet the master.
Alright. He got me. Ouch. Ouch. No!
I'm all patched up.
Okay. No, I didn't jump fast enough. Oh. Whew. Ow. No, he got me.
You do pack a punch.
Uh-oh.
I don't have shards.
Ouch.
Train and come back.
Woo! Alright, well, I at least made it further that time. I thought I figured it out. Apparently not. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. So I at least made it to a boss. To show you at least some how it works. Not how you fight and win. I showed you how you fight and lose, but I showed you boss. All right. So there's our spells. That's our time. We had a +10 to our strength and 35 to our health. That's our total damage. Did more damage this time. And it gives the stats on what each of our different types of attacks, like how much damage they did overall. I wasn't really using my spells, which I need to remember to do that. Oops. And then we had 1 aura. So there you go. Back to home base we go. All right.
You're back. I'm sure you did your best. Iki trained you well after all.
Have you tried Kickin? I tried him once and it wasn't very much. And the little bit that I did, I want to say that like I didn't really care for it, but again, I didn't try him very much. I didn't give him much of a chance, so I really should try to get more of a feel for him. Which I could do that. I could switch him over now that I've shown a bit of Isla. So let me talk to the different characters first, and then we'll go ahead and I'll switch over to Kickin and do a run with him. All right. So we need to... Nope, that's not it. There we go.
Welcome to our shop, dearest customer. We hope in time you will become a regular.
All right. So you can select different characters and unlock new spells for them to use. So we'll do Isla, and then we'll buy at least one spell. And that one is Electric Scalpels. Throw knives on the ground in a fan pattern, dealing continuous damage for a brief amount of time. And it gives you the little preview there, which is nice. So yeah. I want to go to her.
Taurus. His strength took me by surprise.
I can see that. The dude is very strong. Very muscular.
She's a fan.
I didn't hear anything.
Isla's just like, yep, I'll go along and pretend I didn't hear squat. Alright, so open up the menu. I can then, I've got 249. So I can give an upgrade here. Or to doing another aura slot. Or, well, I'm one shy of being able to do a max mana. Oh well. So we'll go ahead and give ourselves more health.
So, do you like it?
And then we'll open up another aura slot. So instead of only having 2, we'll now have 3. Alright. So then, he had more to say. So let's see.
You have found. To you now, they are bound. Skills. Remember the glory of this sound.
Alright. Huh? Hello. Ugh. Hello.
The hunt begins.
All right. Another character to play as. I've done a little bit with her as well. Yamet fights her way towards her fate, helped by powerful spiritual beasts. Her signature spell, she unleashes her ascended form, allowing her to fly and to fire draconic missiles. Okay. However, we are going to talk to this guy.
Bored here. Nothing to do. I need to get out there and punch skulls or something. Yes.
Alrighty. So now we're playing as Kickin. And we'll see what he has to offer, shall we?
Here you go, Karen. Fist first.
Let's go. Alright, so this is his basic attack.
A spell.
Alrighty. Gain our mana back. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now let's look at the spells. We've got Fiery Dragon Punch. I launch a fiery projectile in a straight line. Boring? Nope, because it pierces through enemies. Alright, let's take a look-see. So that's what that does. And then we've got energy projectiles. I shoot projectiles toward the ground. They create energy pillars upon impact, dealing powerful damage. This one has a gambit already placed on it for a 20% chance to trigger a critical hit. And there is no affinity to this particular spell, so we'd want the gambits to be non-elemental as well. And this one looks like that. Interesting. And then Twin Dragon Uppercut. I chain 2 incredible uppercuts that summon an upward dragon. Ooh, we like dragons. Interesting. Okay. And this one has a poison affinity with it. So that's interesting. So this one, I need to be on the ground and go and shoot my attack upward, I guess. Let's see. So, we're going to go ahead and do this one. And then close the inventory, gain the quartz, and away we go.
The air is so fresh.
Alright, and we'll do a gambit room
Infinite caravan,
to help
here
our
I come.
spell some more. Okay. I'm on this bouncy thing. Ugh. Okay. And then... Woo! Yay, quartz! Nice toy. I don't have enough keys. Yay!
Cool. I needed that.
All right, 50% chance to apply a burn, 20% for 2 embers, or 30% chance for velocity, which is a bonus effect, increases the tech speed by 25%. Let's see. If we do this, none of these are fire. That one's poison. So I eventually like to replace all of my spells with new spells instead of keeping them as the base spell that you're given. So I'm just going to go ahead and exchange for quartz here.
Okay, where to next?
He whistles? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Let's go. Okay, so far he's actually pretty good. It's not too bad. No touchy. There we go. I gotta remember to actually use my spells too. Alright, how many keys do I got? I got 3. So I'll go ahead and claim this one, and I'll upgrade my spell that I've already got, which is this first one. Nice. My favorite part is his parry. Ooh, okay. Ooh, ooh, one of these things. I got it. Let's go. Nice. Nice. I took no damage. I had room perfected. Awesome. Alright, so we've got these gambits down here that we can use, but unfortunately they're ice and poison, and I don't have either one of those, which is a pity. So, at least I don't think my number 1 is a poison. So I'm just going to go ahead and salvage for quartz. And away we go.
My team was used to ruins like these.
Alright. So this one already has 2 gambits attached to it, which is nice. And then this one, well, let's take a look at this one first. Alright, so that's this one. And then we've got the Fiery Dragon Punch and the Unknown Flying Baddies. I create big stone fists from the ground under baddies. They fly, either they like it or not. Okay. Let's see. I kind of like how this one's already got a couple of gambits attached to it. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this one. And then we'll place it here at number 2. And then take the other one and salvage it for quartz. Let's go. Okay. Woo! Room perfected, baby. Let's go. Oh, that feels so good doing that. Taking no damage. Ugh. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get another gambit here. I can't remember what affinity my first spell has, though. So maybe I actually try to get myself another spell first. Think. Ting. What do I want to do? This is playing it easy and getting myself back up to full HP. This is to get myself more currency to use. Let's do this one. Ouch. Well, there goes my room perfected streak. Ouch. Okay. Nice try. Nice try. Okay. Wah! Excuse you. Nice try. Nice try. Haha. Let's go, baby. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, looky. And I have 5, which means I can do the higher level this time. And so if we do that, instead of only picking 1, I can now pick 2. So we'll do the max life, and then I can do either a 2% upping to my critical hit, or a 3% upping to my armor. Let's do armor. Do some defense.
Done here. Let's keep going. Hello, monsters.
Hello, monsters. Got him. Ouch. Okay. Oh, wow. Boy, do I need a healer or what? Woohoo! That was close. Aww, his reaction is so cute. Okay, Kieran's maybe kind of growing on me just a little bit. That's adorable. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll take the free quartz. All right. Alrighty, and then, man, so much free quartz. Goodness. So much of it. You guys are so generous. So generous. Alright, I don't have enough for the second tier, unfortunately.
Portals, portals, portals. Boring.
More quartz. Okay. Cool. That gave me a ton of quartz.
Further and further.
Uh-oh. Ow. Shoo. Ooh, level 3. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's go. Sorry that I'm not talking much necessarily, but with a game like this, it's kind of easy to just focus into the game and not talk much. So sorry.
Would I be a good Zodiac? Nah, probably not. I would get bored right away.
Wonderful, a customer has arrived.
Alright. I should maybe do... Well, actually, first of all, I'm gonna use the health I've already got. And then... There. And I'll go ahead and heal right away. And then do another one. And then we'll talk.
Where am I?
My name is Andromeda. Welcome to the old Medusa head, my dear Kieran.
Mm.
You know me?
What kind of bartender would I be if I didn't know everything happening outside?
Well, I mean, you know, maybe it borders on a little weird, but... You know, whatevs. Alright, so we've got max life and critical hit chance. We'll do the max life. And again, we have max life or strength. So I'm going to go ahead and do strength. And we will march forward. Alright, I don't have any auras on me. So this is kind of a moot point. Oh, also you can only use this twice. Eventually, you are able to increase that to 3 times. At least, I'm not sure you can increase it more than that. I got it at least to where you could use it 3 times. So, you can hold the ore refiner to make it spit out an ore. Ooh. Interesting. You can hold. Oh. Well, it says for me that if you hold, you salvage for stars. Not for an aura. I'll try it, though. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a later upgrade? Got it. Okay. Let's see. So we've got spells here. This one is Key Blast. Fires an energy ray piercing through enemies. So there's that one. And then we've got... Oh, this one's worth 200. Ooh, it does have 2 gambits attached to it, though. So it comes to me at over 300 damage. Giant fireball, huh? Okay. And then this one, electric, and it has a gambit on it. Throws a quick thunderbolt with a boomerang effect. Quicksilver. Huh. I got to think. Huh. Well, one thing that I can do is I can do this to get myself another gambit slot. Alright, so this is a poison affinity one. Okay, so I think earlier I had the chance to get a poison gambit and didn't take it. Fudge. Oh well. Alright, so my first one is poison. Good to know. So my first 2 are both poison. Interesting. Since these are both full, I'll go ahead and unlock a 3rd one. And then... let's see. What's this? This is poison. Summons 2 saplings. And then... that would put me down to 305, which would allow me to buy these 2 spells. Should I want to do that? Ooh. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we'll replace this one. And then... and we'll replace this one. And then we'll buy this. And what are these? That's fire and electric. So I have 2 poison, a fire, and an electric. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and salvage for quartz. Alright, so that gives me 45 quartz. Alright, boss battle. Let's see who we get this time.
Peora, but I've got to go.
Oh, we get Taurus again. Interesting.
The name's Taurus. I'm one of the 12
Taurus,
guardians
sorry,
of this
not
place.
Taurus, Taurus.
I am Kickin, and I will get out of here.
They all say that. And I play with them until they break.
You think this is a game? Good. I'm gonna win, and then I'm gonna get out of here.
Maybe. Maybe. Ah, fudge. Charging like a bull, because he is Taurus. Ouch, he got me twice there. Whew.
Nothing coming out.
Whew. Woo! No! I got him. Let's go, baby. Woo! You believed and you believed right. Let's go. Shoot, not even, yeah, of course, you know, I had most of my HP, barely a scratch, first time. Psh, super easy. Oh, goodness.
I train hard.
My hands are sweaty.
You'll need to train even harder. You still have 11 Zodiacs to defeat. Good luck to you, Kieran.
Oh my goodness, I had 2 HP left. Let's go, baby. We win these. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. All right, so we get some quartz from that. We get some HP and mana. Sorely needed. And then at the end of your boss fights, you're able to pick up an aura. So let's take a look at them. We have Ignited Scar level 2 on critical hit, a 40% chance to apply ignition, which is it sets your enemies on fire for 5 seconds. On each hit, 75% chance to apply 1 burn. If already ignited, applies 2 burn. And then we have another level 2 spell called Wisp Caller. On spell refresh, summons 2 wisps. And wisps are little creatures that follow you and shoot 4 fire projectiles on enemies before disappearing. On each hit, 50% chance to apply a burn. And then at level 2, it also increases the wisp damage by 30%. We have Overvoltage, first level spell, increases Thunderstrike damage by 30%. So you'd want to actually have Thunderstrike, which I'm not sure I do. And then we have this again. I believe I had this my last run, where on spell refresh, you summon 2 spirit swords. Seeing as I already did that one, I'll go ahead and I'll do one of these higher level auras instead. Let's do this first one. And we'll place it there.
A new aura power.
Woohoo! Let's go! We defeated Taurus, baby! Alright, so we're leaving the fragmented plains and we are headed to the Red Barrens.
Dry air! Feels like the infinite caravan.
So this big statue thing, for anybody who doesn't know, who hasn't played the game before, there was one at the beginning of the Fragmented Plains as well. This will eventually turn into something. It's just not something right now. Alright, first room is a fighting room. Spicy? Ouch. Okay. Woohoo! Let's go! Alright, got a couple of keys from that. I am actually gonna do a healing room this time because I'm sorely needing it. We'll go ahead and sit down.
Well, I don't have a snack.
Aww. Okay, yeah. He's definitely warming up to me here with his personality and his little things that he has to say. I'm liking him. Snack time. Aw, but I don't even have a snack. They're so sad. You can use these to your advantage to have them hit an enemy. A nearby enemy, that is. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. Okay. Ooh, level up. Let's go. Alright, so I have enough here. I can do the level 1 Pavo Feather, or I can switch over and do 2 of these to get more upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, and it's giving me strength, critical hit, and max life. So I'll do max life for 1. And I can... I've already got 1 on my strength. So let's do critical hit chance. And then we'll pass by that. Nice. Those act as like little boost thingies, which is nice. So you can dash through these, and it makes you go faster. Which is awesome. Alright.
Maybe one portal will lead home.
Ooh, okay. This will be the first time that you guys get to see this on stream.
Believe me if I talk about this room.
So much gold. Alright. So we can either choose to do a poison gambit. We can choose to do a universal one. Or we can choose to do an electric one. I've got an electric slot open, and I've got a couple of poison slots open. What's it? We don't want nebulous choice. Let's go with poison.
Gambits are made with your scales?
Oh. I'm not sure I knew that. Alright, so we've got 2 poison gambits here that we can add, and it gives us an unlocker as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab both of these. Oops. For this spell. And get that filled up. And then we'll go ahead and unlock this last one here. So that way we can have full affinity, hopefully, eventually on this spell with the poison. Ooh, aura. Let's go.
Easy peasy.
Okay. Do I want a feather or 2 more of these? Think. Let's do 2 more of these. Again, max life. And then, again, I can either choose strength or critical hit chance. I'll do strength this time. Ouch. Yay! More health, yay. Ow. Alright. Ooh, looks like I have a poison aura here. Increases slime damage by 30%. So if you have slimes on, like, one of your spells, this would be nice for that. We have increased max mana by 2, so I've already got 4 slots there. This would bring it up to 6. That might actually be kind of nice. Give myself more magic to use. Huh. I'm gonna do that. Give myself more magic.
Unique power.
Let's go, baby. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Nice try. Ouch, he got me that time. Ow. How rude. Let's go.
Am I too strong?
Well. Alright, Gambit room. I do have 2 Gambit slots open. So... let's do that.
So far, so good.
Extra health. Nice. Let the shark pass. He actually helps with getting rid of some of the enemies, so that's nice. Nice try. Hehe. You'll see that this leads to that. So you want to keep your eyes peeled, because you never know. I I didn't take any damage that whole room? Get out. Dang. I'm good. Let's go. Let's see. I do have enough to do this yet again. But I'm actually going to do the Pavo Feather this time. So I can upgrade one of my spells here. Let's do that one. Alright, and I have both a poison and an electric one to choose from. That's 20% chance, and this is 30% chance. So we're going to do the 30% chance. And there we go. So now this one has full affinity on it. So yay. Gives us a little bit of a boost there on that spell. Ouch. Okay. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oopsies. Ooh, look at what I found. Quartz. Ow. Okay. Nice. Oh, we're on fire. I think that's a fire shield that showed up. So nice. Okay. Ooh, HP. Woohoo! That was almost bad. Alright. On to the fighting room. We'll heal ourselves here. There we go. Ow. I didn't get myself out of the way in time. Nice try. Alright, another wave. Ooh, level up. Let's go. We like those. Yeah. All right. Whoo, we made it. Let's go. We are on to another boss fight, baby.
Okay, good to go.
All right, we'll go ahead and heal. And then we'll have that then for the boss fight. And then we'll talk.
No fighting. In here, we're pals.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I've got 25 stars. So this time I'm able to get myself 3 drinks instead of just 2. So I will do a max life. And then let's do armor. And, oh, I could do max life again. Or I could do attack speed for faster attacks. Let's give it a shot. Alright, and then we've got the upgrade here for the aura. we can upgrade this one to a level 3, which is the highest it can go. On critical hit, 50% chance to apply ignition for 4 seconds. Increases critical hit chances by 15%. And then on enemies with ignition deals 30% more damage. Or we can up this one from a level 1 to a level 2. And so increase max mana by 2, and then on spell hit, restores 1 mana. Let's do this one. Alright. I don't need any spells. I do need to unlock a gambit slot, though. Let's see. I've got fire, ice, and non-elemental gambits to choose from. So let's go ahead and undo a fire slot. So that way I can come over here and put that on my fire spell. Yay! Let's go.
See you next time.
All right, who we gonna get this time? Yeah. As he bounces away. Bounce, 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 bounce. Leo. Hello.
Stop right there. I, Leo, order you to turn around.
So you should know I'm not really into following orders. So let me through.
Over my dead body, then.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, so we've got muscly dude against muscly dude. 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
let's go.
I follow some orders.
Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ouch. Okay, I forgot to heal. But at least we saw another boss, so that's good. And because we made it further, we have a lot more enemies on the line here. Yay! That rock attack is so cheap. It didn't help that I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I needed to heal, because I had a full thing of health that I could have used, and oops. But yeah, sometimes attacks can feel like they're a little bit overpowered, but you know, that's the way the ball bounces sometimes. So up there at the top, we've got 10% to strength, 17% chance to critical hit, I believe that is, 5% to attack speed, 6% to armor, a plus 155 to our max health. Awesome. And a plus 2 to mana. That lists my total damage, over 32,000 this time. And I definitely used my spells a little bit more. It even lists the damage that some of the gambits on the spells did as well. There's my 4 spells and their specs. And then my auras there on the right. So, yay! And back to the beginning we go. Oh, we've got several achievements to look at with Sire Bappy.
you're back. There's someone I would love you to meet.
Is that so?
Seer Boppy is a knight and a fierce warrior. He will gauge your progress and reward you accordingly.
Okay. So, to Seer Boppy we go. That was easy.
I represent certain interests in you and your skills.
Okay. So there's one. And he gives us sun fragments. And then you're able to go through and collect them. Like such. So let's see. So this one, under the Zodiacs, unique Zodiacs defeated in the fragmented planes. We've defeated one, therefore we have a star. And then traveling customer, elements bought from the itinerant peddler. We've done 10, so we've got a star there. Our next one isn't until 50. So yeah. And then we have this one, Bane of the Fragmented Plains, foes defeated 313. So this is our foe counter. The first star was 300, and we've just passed that. So, yippee!
Come here to celebrate.
All right.
Nice armor, dude.
Big muscles and a funny tongue. It is a pleasure to meet you, Kira.
I was wondering, isn't your fur good enough armor?
It isn't, Kira. One must be wearing armor to be respected as a knight.
Okay.
We would like to have a word.
Hey, I think you're the one dealing with memories, right? Right. Oh, he was sleeping.
No, of course not. We were thinking.
Sure.
Yeah, if I think too hard, I usually fall asleep.
Ha ha ha. Nice.
Then we, Papa Yali and yourself, are one and the same.
Oh my goodness.
I was expecting
Funny.
you.
Alun, I am Kieran.
I guessed you were. Are you going out? Dressed like that?
Oh, come off it now.
What's the matter with my outfit?
Stains.
Oh.
Let's make it 2. Food stains.
Come take a look.
Gotta say, I really like your place, Zim.
Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. It feels nice calling it home after working so hard on it.
Say, these man-eating plants and the poisonous flowers, is that part of your plan?
Of course. You have no idea
Shh,
how full
okay.
of wonders this place is. A true heaven.
Because having a man-eating plant near you isn't dangerous at all. So, we've got... Ooh! We've got 5 open up to us now. This one's kind of expensive. Increases spell choices by 1. In intro room and Telleric ruins per tier. Okay. And then we've got Expert Breaker. Increases quartz by 10% per tier when salvaging gambits and spells. We can also up our mana. And our aura. And our HP. Let's do...
Hope you like it.
one of those. Oh my gosh, it goes up to 1,000? Dude. Alright, and then... Ooh, I could technically do one of each of these. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Alrighty. Back. And then drop down. Ooh, she has something to say.
No one can and keep me locked down. It's you, right? The one I should talk to whenever I intend to escape?
Indeed. I am the one who oversees the garden and its inhabitants.
Weird. I thought Ordon was in charge.
If I were you, I would avoid mentioning her to me, young lad.
Uh-oh. Bad blood somehow, maybe? Maybe? Interesting. Very interesting. Alright.
Fight.
We'll do another one with Kieran.
Leave this wicked place.
I wonder if maybe I just didn't understand how to fight with him or something. Or maybe I was just too used to Isla's fighting style, maybe? I don't know. Alright. 158 damage. Let's see. Baddies with thunder, huh? Ew. I create an aura. Then if there are baddies in it, it summons clones to do the dirty work. Everybody needs a rest once in a while. So let's see what this does. Okay. This is an interesting spell. Very interesting spell. Ground pound. It's a dodge. I rush towards the ground and creates an explosion dealing extremely massive damage. I want to try this. And it's a poison affinity one. That rocket. Oh, wait, never mind. I already read that. Whoopee!
Let's seize the day.
We'll get an aura right off the bat here. Nice. I don't need the health, but we're gonna grab it anyway. No touchy. Okay, so far so good. Nice. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, wow. Room perfected, baby. Let's go. I love doing that. All right. Critical hit chance. Summons one sapling. Up to 2 at once. And gains an extra jump. Let's do this. Since we already have a spell that gives us saplings. This will just add more. So, nice, nice. So we'll do that.
Let's do this. Better. Too better.
Ow. Well, there goes my room perfected status.
Elite monster head.
Ooh, our first elite. Yay! We freed our first Yali. Let's go. And then...
So far, so good.
Health. Okay. No touchy. No touchy. Sure. Why not? We have just enough. And we'll put it on our first one. Yay, more health. Okay.
Where to next?
Alright, we're not doing too bad. Let's see what we've got here. 195 ultra loaded knuckles. Ooh. Okay. 96. We've got the blast. And then, ooh, 224. Unknown flying baddies. I kind of like this one. It's another poison one, but I kind of like this one. I'm gonna do this one. And equip it. Yee! Ooh, another aura. Let's go.
Further and further.
Okay. Interesting. It's just easier to do this. Okay. Woohoo! Nice. Okay. Nice. More health. Alright, now what have we got? We've got Fairy Revenge. When a hero is hit, summons 2 Wisp. Soothing Ice, increase idle damage by 30%. That's not going to help us with the type of spells that we have, so moving on. Allergic Reaction. When life is restored, creates 3 missiles. Missiles follow you and shoot at 1 nearby enemy. Let's see. Let's do this one. I don't necessarily need the life because I've got over 200 out of 240, so I'm just gonna go to the next fighting room. And I perfected the broom, baby. Oh yeah, let's go. Love to see it, especially in the fighting room. Alright, so we want to recover this. Yay. Okay. Woohoo! Nice try. Oh. He got me though. Sadness. Wait a minute, what's over here? Nothing. This way. Alright. Do I want to? I'll go ahead and save it for now. Okay. Grab our quartz. Ooh, okay. So we've already done this kind of room with getting gambits, but we haven't done this kind of room yet. So I'm gonna go in here and show you what this is about. So basically in this echo room, you get to choose some kind of like friend buff. These are really nice. So we've got Olun's secret recipe. On spell refresh, Olun appears and invokes her cauldron, shooting 12 projectiles towards enemies. The cauldron also creates 10 slimes. Cooldown is then 40 seconds. Zimzim's roots. Once per room, Zimzim appears in a fight and throws a monstro seed that follows you and spits out 10 projectiles. Each projectile creates 1 sapling. We have another Zimzim one called Zimzim's Touch. When life reaches 40% or below, Zimzim grows a magical tree, restoring over time up to 150 life. But you have to stay within. It creates like a bubble, if you will, and you have to be within that bubble in order to get the life that it's putting out to restore. Let's see. And then during fights, oh, so we have Yali's warm aura. During fights, a Yali regularly appears and randomly gives a certain kind of buff, either shield, move, speed, velocity, enrage, Yali madness, infinite mana, barrier, or thunder dash. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, the Zimzim's Touch, so that way when my life reaches 40% or below, I can heal up to 150 back. All right, next we, ooh, there's a bench over here to sit on.
A break will not kill me.
All right. Fight room, let's go. Ooh, a lot of these little guys. Goodness. Let's go. Another room perfected, baby. Nice. I'm getting a decent amount of those, and the fact that they're happening in fight rooms is fantastic.
What will you be drinking today?
I'm gonna sit him down again and see what he says.
That's always said. Don't you think you should take a break now?
Alright, my thing is full and I've got most of my HP, so I don't need to worry about that, which means I have enough stars to do... How many drinks? I'm 1 star shy of being able to do 4 drinks. That sucks. I'm gonna do armor, critical hit, and max life.
Another day, another drink. Make yourself at home.
Thanks, man. Alright, let's see. I can upgrade my green thumb to summon 1 sapling up to 3 at once instead of 2, and then it increases sapling damage up to 30%. Or I can upgrade the Fairy Revenge, so when a hero is hit, it summons... That's the same. Summons 2 wisps every 6 seconds, and then... Or has a cooldown time of 6 seconds. The added part is it increases wisp damage up by 30%. Let's do this one.
Great choice.
I could technically buy another spell to replace my 4th. Actually, my 3rd or 4th. And then I do have a poison gambit there, which 20% chance to create toxic gas. Okay. And then another poison. I've already got 2 poison. I don't need a 3rd poison. I don't need a 3rd poison. Num 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 num. Okay. Let's go.
Come back anytime.
I wonder if we'll get Taurus again. Jump, 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 jump. Come on, give me another one. Give me another one. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Hello. Yikes. And this is Virgo.
Constantly.
Hey, I have a name, and it's Kieran. Who the heck are you?
Virgo. Let's deal with this quickly. I need silence.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Oh, really? Well, I'll give you silence.
And I'll silence you instead. Ow. Ow.
Thank you, Yards.
No touchy. Oh, I should have gotten out of the way to that. Oh, shoot. No. Whew. Let's go. Okay, she was easier for me. Interesting.
That's all you have to say?
I would rather stay silent. I don't have any advice for you.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Another one defeated. Alright, so we're up to level 3 now. And now we can pick another aura. So let's see. Increase sapling damage by 30%. And we have saplings, I think. So, in fact, I think I have 2 spells that have saplings on them. So this could actually be kind of good for me. Wisp. Embers. If I had stuff with fire, this would work, but I don't. So, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, please.
Whoa, a new aura power.
Yeah. Let's go.
Always been fun to rocky places. Chameleon.
Yee. All right. So this is new. You can, well, I'll just show you. Well, RB. And I got a bunch of keys out of that. So, yippee. So yeah, it's a lottery basically of stuff that you can get. All right. All right. Oops. We'll go this way. And then I'm able to do the higher upgrade. So I will get the max life. And we'll do more armor. Okay. And then room perfected, baby. Let's go.
New gambit.
All right. As far as gambits go, is this one? Yes. Okay, so this is a neutral gambit spell. So these are the kinds of gambits that I will want for my 4th spell slot. Ones that, of course, say neutral. So, meaning that they have no elemental thing to them. So we'll go ahead and select this for that. Yay!
Where to next?
Let's go ahead and we'll do a quartz reward room. Okay. Ooh. No touchy. Okay. Let's see what this is. Ooh, some stars. Nice. Ooh. Sure, why not? And this time we have attack speed, strength, and mana. So we'll do strength and mana. Room perfected, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, before I... Oh, it's just HP. Okay.
We're in the Portal Explorer.
Alright, so that was 2 perfected rooms in a row, which is awesome.
Quick heads up, I'm gonna destroy you.
Quick heads up, I'm gonna destroy you. And there goes our room perfected status. Ow. Okay, not horrible though. Oh, okay, we've got another new room choice. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what this is.
The sky. That's weird.
Alright, so you can get 3 different kinds of feathers here. You can get the white, blue, or I believe it's golden. White is your most basic. It only ups your spell level by 1. Blue is in the middle. It ups it by 2. Golden, I don't remember. That might be 5. 4 or 5, something like that. But we'll take it. And let's see, that's at 20%, that's at 20%, that's at 40, and this is at 0. Oh, that's an original spell anyways. So we're gonna up this one to 40%. Okay, this is basically like a mini boss room sort of thing. Do I want to show? Well, I might as well.
No more pain.
Don't be afraid. Rowdy boys gathering around to brew some trouble.
Ooh.
What's with that poetic crap? Words. Wait. We were supposed to hang out?
I don't even know why I try with you sometimes, Kieran. Shut up and listen well.
Okay.
I don't think you've got what it takes to get out of here. Prove me wrong. Now, win my challenge and I'll join you.
Ooh. So after you've defeated Zodiacs, if you go into these rooms and you complete the challenge, they will join you for the rest of your run. And aid you in fighting. You have to charge up being able to actually use them. They're not always with you. And then once you charge up the bar, you can then summon them to fight with you. You can only have 1 Zodiac at a time. So say you have a Zodiac, you've come into one of these rooms, you've done the challenge, you've completed it, the Zodiac is on your side. If you enter another Zodiac challenge room later on and you win that challenge, you don't have 2 Zodiacs fighting with you. That newest Zodiac challenge that you just fought and completed, that one becomes your new Zodiac that you can summon. So you can only ever have only 1 Zodiac at a time. You can't have multiple. And each Zodiac will give you different buffs, different things that they do for you.
Destroy every flying dummy without touching the ground.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Do that, and you'll get my respect.
Okay. Do not fall into the flames. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Not good. Fudge. Oh well. I've never done that one before. And then, yeah, so if you win the challenge, something would open up here for you to then accept the Zodiac to fight with you. But I lost. Alright, Gambit time. Okay. What do we have over here? Let's do max life and strength. Okay. Woohoo! Shark Betty on the loose. All right. We do have a neutral here, so this is good. Let's see. And we'll put that one here. It creates 2 missiles. Very nice. Ooh, yikes. No touchy. Okay. Nice. That was a wild ride. Okay. Nice. Let's go. No. All right. Gambit, let's go.
I would definitely be the richest on the caravan.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll do a poison.
It's coming my way.
All right, so we'll grab this one and go up here. And then grab this one and go here. And then grab this one and fill in that slot that we just opened. Nice.
Hello, monsters.
Hello, monsters. Nice why. Hey, come back here. Hello? How dare you go so far away? Out of my reach? Woo! No touchy. Ooh-wee. Let's go. All right. Okay, we're not doing too bad on health for being at the end of the line.
Earthling approaching.
Alright, and then I'll take one of these. I have 36, which means we'll be able to do 4 drinks. So we'll do armor, max life. I've got 2 left, and I can choose right now between mana and critical hit chance. Let's do mana. Ooh, critical hit chance. Boom, baby.
Welcome, my friend. Take a seat and relax.
All right. We can upgrade this to have 5 at once and increase damage by 50%. And then also on sapling hit adds 1 more poison. Num num. We can up this, or we can up this, so that way sapling damage is 40%, or the increase on it. And then sapling hit 15% chance to create 1 toxic gas. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one. Oh yeah. Let's go. Alright, I have 1 more spell slot that I can change. That one's 200. This one's 350, but it comes with 3 gambits attached to it already, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And that would take up all of my quartz. You know what? What the hey? Yo. Yeah. Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah,
All right, I
can
didn't
smell a big bad boss.
I didn't defeat Leo last time. So with Taurus, I had him my first round, and then I didn't defeat him, went back, got to the boss. It gave me Taurus again, so I don't know if maybe the first boss that you have to defeat is always the same, and then once you defeat that initial boss in that biome, it then allows you to get the other 2 that are at that biome. So we'll see what happens here. I want to say that that's the case. Yeah, see, we got Leo again. I want to say that that's the case, that for each biome you have that first initial boss and you have to defeat them first to get the other options. I could be wrong about that, but
Isn't that huge axe getting heavy? How much does it weigh? Like a ton?
It doesn't feel any heavier than a
Huh.
bunch of keys. Except for the one getting smashed under it, of course.
Ugh. Nice try.
Here comes my special delivery.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, stop it. Oh, gosh. Ow. Oh, I got him. Let's go.
What's the matter with me? Am I losing it?
Nice.
Don't be grumpy. part of life. Not my life, mind you.
It will never happen again. I refuse defeat.
Okay, Leo. Let's go. Alrighty, yippee! Alright, we do have one more aura slot open. We have 2 level 3 spells, so we're gonna look at those first, because that means they're like fully upgraded. We have Sharp Lightning level 3. If enemy life is full, summons 1 Spirit Sword. Increases Spirit Sword damage by 50%, and on Spirit Sword hit, 30% chance to create 1 Thunder Strike. And then we have this one for Agile Foot level 3, gains 1 extra jump. On double jump, summons 4 Slime. And increase fall damage, fall attack damage by 200%. That's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and do that one. All right, and now we are on to the 3rd biome, the Coral Archipelago.
The sea! That's a sight I'm not used to.
All right, so if you can't tell, so all of your zodiacs, the 12 zodiacs, have a certain affinity: earth, fire, water, air. And these biomes happen to be earth, fire, water, the 3rd one here being the Coral Archipelago. And so all of your zodiacs, the zodiac bosses that you're fighting in each biome, they are separated into their elemental. So there's 3 earth ones, there's 3 fire, there's 3 water, and there's 3 air. So all of your zodiac bosses are within their correct biome, their affinity. So yeah. Alright, Gambit. I don't have any Gambit slots open, so quartz it is. Ow. Ouch. Spiky, yicky things. There you are. Ow. Whew. Goodness. Okay. Do I want either one of these? This one's a fire affinity. And then... And does that. Okay. Or we have Magic Cyclone. Which does that. I don't have any gambits put on these though, whereas all 4 of my spells that I have already have gambits on them. So I'm just going to go ahead and salvage for quartz.
Next.
Let's see if we can get a better one than what we've already got.
Done in no time.
I'm always there for you.
Alright, we got another level up, so now we're level 5. Nice. Ow. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hehe. Okay. We'll grab this health. And then we need that to come down. Ah, fudge. There we go. Okay. Ow. Yikes. Wait a second. So there was something over here. Ah, here we go. And then I have enough to do an upgraded Pavo Feather. And so up to 80. Nice. And then let's see. Sharp Lightning. Summons one Nimbus. Summons two Nimbus. If I do that to what I've already got... I'm not sure this is any better than what I already have. So... yeah. So for the auras, if you decide to collect those, if you do that with the spells, it gives you quartz. If you do that with the auras, it gives you stars. All right. Room perfected, baby. Let's go. Ooh, another one of these. All right. So these do stack. So I get to keep the health one that I've already got. And then I can add to it. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Chameleon's Luck. At the end of fight rooms, Chameleon gives you at random 1 to 40 quartz, 1 to 6 keys, or 1 to 6 stars. Sova's Benediction. Increase by 1 the minimum level of Pavo's Feathers. Pavo's Feathers have a minimum level of +2. That's nice. And then we have Yamat's Scavenger Feast. On spell refresh, Yamat summons a murder of crows to fight with you and crawling pillars of dark swords that expands towards both directions, applying poison on hit. That's very nice. And we have Iki's Regenerating Pack. After a signature spell, Iki invokes a pack of wolves across the field. Wolves restore 2 life on hit. I'm gonna go for one of these in the middle. Let's do Yamat's Scavenger Feast. Alright. We're about halfway through, and health could be better. I'm not in dire need, but it could be better, so we're gonna do that.
Finally, time to breathe. Okay, 1 minute and I'm off again.
All right, I don't need to do that. And then let's do a quartz one. Ouch. Nice try. Ow. I didn't get out of the way in time. can do 2 of these. Let's do this. And I will max health and attack speed. Okay. Quartz. Yummy. Nice. Woohoo! That's not so nice. Ow. Let's go.
My pockets are full.
Alright, we'll try an aura room again to see if we get better auras this time. Woo! Let's go. Ow. Okay. Then I don't have enough keys this time. Let's see. On spell refresh, summons 2 Nimbus. Sharp lightning. Wait, that's the same thing. Oh my goodness, what the heck? So if I did this, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, elites? Jeez. Ow. Ow. Save the Yali. That's good. Okay, there's that wave. Let's go! Alright, gambits. I do not have any gambit slots open, so that's an ixnay on that one. And then, all right, I'll go ahead and do the feather. And we have 20, 80, 40, and 80. So this one needs a little help. That was not a great place for that. She did it up in the air. Oh, wait a second. No. Okay. Ouch, I didn't get out of the way in time. Couple of keys, okay. Nice. Woo!
Okay. Next portal, please.
All right.
Short, quick.
Whew.
Earth. Was it like this place?
Lovely to see you.
Definitely need some of this. Because, yikes. Alright, we need some armor. Ah, here we go. So this is the rainbow one that I was talking about earlier. Or you could say tri-colored one, where you get 3 for 1. So we'll do that.
Then I've seen many.
And then up our strength again. And our critical hit chance. Okay. And then we don't need spells, but we do need to unlock a gambit slot. There's 3 poison ones, so we'll go ahead and unlock the final poison one here. 50% chance for 1 poison, 75% chance for a poison, or 30% chance for a slime. So we'll do the 75%. And now that has full affinity, so yay. And now it's boss time.
Let's show them what my fists are made of.
I think I know who comes first. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Never mind. Hello.
What is that?
Scorpio.
smell? Did I step on a cockroach or something?
Oh my goodness.
Hey! That's not nice. Nice. Do you think you can win by being nice?
Nice?
Stop laughing! Stop laughing right now!
Here comes my special delivery.
Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Ow. Where am I? Ouch. Oh, I'm like almost dead. Ouch.
Peasants belong in the dirt.
Okay. Ooh, look at all those enemies. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Let's go. Nice. Wow. Got ourselves some stuff. Alright, total damage over 68,000. Awesome, we love to see it. There's our spells. And our auras. All right. Very nice. Did a lot with our fists. Our gambits actually did quite a bit of damage. Very nice. Okay. Cool. Ooh, we got a lot of new stuff back at home base. Very nice.
We have a new visitor in the garden. His name is... Oh, this is embarrassing.
Come on.
Barbecue. He's an expert in auras. He's also very fond of board games. You two should meet.
Meet, huh? Barbecue? Oh, barbecue! Where is he? Oh wait, he's this way. Here he is. Howdy. You feel an immense power emanating from the dragon. All right. So basically these are all of the auras that we have so far in our possession, I guess. And then like as we discover new ones, they fill up and you get more sun chips basically. I think. So yeah. Oh,
Hey, big guy.
he wants to
Question
talk.
for ya. Why are you called Barbecue? Weird name for a dragon.
Barbecue's eyes shoot over to Zim Zim across the Uh-oh.
Oh, not surprised. Killer fangs or super strong god of death would have been cooler, but
If Zim Zim was the one who named him, then yeah. Barbecue hesitates and nods. Whoops. So yeah, there you go. That's Astral Ascent. Showed you a little bit of Isla. Showed some Kickin. And then you've got her to play as well. There's at least one other character to play that hasn't showed up yet, who stands over here. So yeah, it's a fun game, and it takes a while. Like, I've been playing this game for several hours now. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I've done a few playthroughs, and yet I'm still unlocking things. And as you progress, as you meet more of the Zodiacs, hold on a second. Let me switch over. There we go. As you progress and meet more of the Zodiacs and stuff, once you finally get to the Master and all of that, you continue to unlock more lore as you progress through the game. You find out, you meet the Zodiacs and maybe find out some stuff about them. You meet the Master and, maybe get some lore there. There's even some story to be told with Sova, the owl that you fly on to even get to the fragmented plains to start your run in the first place. So there's a lot with this game that slowly unfolds as you do more and more runs. So I highly encourage you to pick up this game if you can, when you can. It's a lot of fun, and Yeah, there's a lot to unlock, and you keep unlocking more spells, and you've got different spells for the different characters, and stuff like that. I didn't even unlock everything to be able to show you. Like, there's still more left in the game that you can unlock that benefits you in some way. There's a thing that you unlock at some point to actually make the game a little bit more difficult, but it also, you can get buffs out of it as well. So that's interesting. So there's a lot to this game. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of playability. So I highly recommend, if you've never heard of this game before, never played it, highly recommend that you pick this up at some point and give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. And with that, it is Friday when this is streaming, so I will see you next week. I might be taking Monday off. We'll see. Which means I won't be back until Tuesday. So just keep your eyes peeled, you know, as usual, over the weekend for next week's schedule. And this month, there will be a couple of things happening that are fun new things that I have not done on this channel before. So keep your eyes peeled for that eventually. I can't say anything just yet, or at least I don't know if I can say anything, so I'm not going to. At least for one of the things. One of the things is something that I'm technically heading up, but it's also technically related to the other thing that I don't know if I can say anything yet. So yeah. So just keep your eyes peeled. And look forward to that. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here, so have a good rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. If it's not the weekend for you when you're watching this as a VOD, have a good few days ahead. And don't forget to read a book. All right, bye bye.